Thanks, Bree. 6:15, all eyes on the Gulf as moisture moves in. So I want to start with our chance for rain over the next 3 days and how this all plays out. And so starting today, we are going to watch for passing showers, although there will be plenty of dry hours, and it's really hot today. So I don't think today's a complete washout. Now tonight, the chance of rain looks higher, and then we will have passing showers tomorrow, passing showers on Friday. All these are tropical in nature, so rainfall rates can really get on up there. 2 to 4 inches an hour is not unheard of with some of these tropical showers. Now our feature, Invest 93. It's not very healthy this morning. When you look at it on satellite, you've got a big burst of showers and storms east of Louisiana this morning, but the old low-level center is spinning up here near Tallahassee. And so what that means is, well, this thing is far from becoming a depression or a storm at this exact hour. That's what's left over the old circulation. Here's the new area we're going to be watching. And so if any new circulation forms, it's going to have to happen somewhere near all these showers and storms. It does have today and much of tomorrow to move over the warm waters and try to organize into a depression or maybe a weak named storm. But luckily, it doesn't have a lot of time to try to organize here. And so don't really focus so much on the old Invest here. We're going to be mainly focusing on what this tries to do over the next 24 to even 48 hours. Now, if you are someone who likes to look at the spaghetti models, I know we all do down here on the Gulf Coast, this is not a great tool to use right now because it's locking it on the old Invest. We know if a circulation forms, it's not going to be tied to this. So a lot of this is kind of like you don't even need to pay attention to it. And this is what's important about meteorology, is you also have to know when it's not really a good tool to use. So if something were to form, it would be more down here, and yes, travel along the coast, but it's not starting up here near Tallahassee. So just beware if you're looking at spaghetti models. The use there, not too great. And so that's what's left of the old spin. We're going to be watching this new big burst of showers and storms, and this is what may try to come together between today and tomorrow. It's probably not going to do anything too fast today. I think tomorrow is when it has a better shot of, there it is, trying to spin up just south of our coastline. Here we are Thursday morning. Look where all the heavy rain is, on the southwest side of it. And so that's got our attention. That maybe the heaviest of the rain stays near the coast and we just have scattered showers on the north and east side of the storm. Not every storm brings a wet east side of the storm. So we always talk about you don't want to be on the east side. Sometimes that is a drier side. It depends on what wind shear and dry air are doing. So here we are Thursday night. You can see clearly some broad spin down here, just some scattered showers. Heaviest of the rain still in the Gulf. And then as we fast forward into Friday, it still strengthens some. We get a landfalling depression or maybe a weak storm somewhere in south central Louisiana. And we're on the east side getting some scattered showers. But look again where all the heavy rain is, concentrated on that southwest side. And so this is why I'm not sold that everyone's going to see flooding here. I do think there will be some instances of flooding the next 3 days, but it's probably going to be more isolated. So widespread, I think 2 to 4 inches is a good bet, with isolated areas picking up over 6. Do the winds get strong? They'll probably start to pick up. I do think coastal areas will see wind gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour Thursday and Friday. If this thing actually becomes a depression or a storm, you could see those stronger winds there. The pink color depicting at least 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts along the coast there on Thursday night into Friday, and then we still see a fresh breeze out of the south on Friday too. Now this also means coastal flooding would be minor, but we would see tides come up some with a persistent onshore flow here for a couple of days. So heavy rain's the main threat here. Coastal flooding, gusty winds, and tornadoes are all secondary threats. Overall, none of these are major. This is not a major hurricane coming our way. I don't want anyone stressing. I wouldn't even personally cancel any plans unless they involve being outside and not covered. And so if you're traveling, all these types of things, just plan on doing that and just watch the weather closely. Once we get into the weekend, though, we'll start to see that chance of rain begin to wind down. Heads up for boaters with that low pressure trying to form. Winds are going to pick up and start to switch directions. I think tomorrow and Friday are probably not going to be great days to be out there in the Gulf waters or the lake. Your high tide is going to happen during the late morning and early afternoon, and your low tide happening later on tonight.